Welcome back. My name is Matt Sifdary, and today we will be discussing the 5Fs, what they are and why they are important. The 5Fs are important to me because I feel like it's a key to rebuilding society. And that's just probably a little too much for some, but I feel like we can change the world one client at a time. It truly is something that I have seen work on 150 plus people. So it's something that I want to present to the world and to show us as a friendly reminder that this is the way to happiness. Let's start with the first F, faith. Faith is sometimes described as the higher power and other times as believing in yourself. Number one key to building your confidence is having faith. That's what's going to have you get from the start to the end, from the bottom to the top. Believing in yourself is so important. I'm going to give you a little secret here. Even as a young adult, building my own success, career path, my family, sometimes I got to have my own little moment to look in the mirror and tell myself that I can do it. I know it sounds crazy and I'm not coming from a place of being conceited. No, it's coming from a vulnerable place. When you have no one else telling you that you can do it, sometimes you have to look in the mirror and tell yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself, then who else will? Number two is family. Family is important, whether if it's blood or if it's just a community of individuals that support your goal. It's so important to be around individuals that bring value into your life and not deplete you of the great values that you possess. Having people around us that support us or at least believe in us, embrace our own unique individualities, as well having similarities with us. That's what family is. And sometimes you're going to agree to disagree with those people you love. But for the most part, you are in it to win it together forever. To emphasize a little bit more when it comes to how important family is, in 2020, we had gone through a worldwide pandemic. And at that time, we were all isolated, alone. When we got back to the normalcy of life, everyone rejoiced. Everyone finally noticed the difference of life and its quality of life. So surround yourself with greatness. Wonderful individuals that love you, respect you, embrace you and your individuality. Number three, food. The key to happiness. Yes. Now, hey, who doesn't love a big slice of pizza or a pie? I would not hold you back from what you love. But mindful eating is as important. So what does that mean? Less dessert, more protein. Some folks who are on a weight loss challenge and they were eating a little bit excessively at that time. Now they're being mindful. That's a win. And how does that look? Let's just use this invisible plate here. This is the invisible plate filled with food. And when someone's trying to eat less, they're gonna portion count or calorie count, what I consider mindful eating. As important is staying hydrated. I see a lot of people living their life fueled up by coffee and energy drinks, but not enough water. When someone is getting a lot more headaches than usual, that can be a key to dehydration. So as we're focusing on our food intake, we gotta go ahead and focus on drinking more. We all need to, including myself. So anything that I'm advising you to do, I'm also pointing the finger towards myself. Let's drink more water. We're gonna go to number four, my favorite. Some folks who have built up anxiety or just a little bit too much energy from a hard day of work can make use of hitting the weights or any type of fitness training. So fitness is so important. We can see it from the example of when we were little kids, right? We were in from elementary to high school, and growing up, we had physical fitness, we had PE. What happened after we graduate is most people start to lean off from the fitness side or not even open up a book. The key to rebuilding ourselves is sticking to the roots. Fitness is a part of that. What I practice is high intensity interval training focused on lightweight, proper form, high reps. For the most part, I want to have a steady structure of regimen. So I don't want to fluctuate. I don't want to go up and down. I just want to keep things smooth. How am I going to do that? Keep it simple. So as long as I'm eating well and I'm staying consistent with my fitness 3 times a week minimal, then hey, you're going to be getting some results. So faith, family, food, fitness is to strengthen the heart, mind, body, and soul. As we are building onto that, there's so many different things that we can do. To build onto our spirituality, please, you go ahead and do your research to see what works for you. Mindful eating is a very important part to that regimen as well. And as long as we're doing those 2 things, focusing on a little bit of inner peace, eating the right things, then 3rd, working out, 4, bringing ourselves around the right people, gosh, that's the key to happiness right there. Number 5, being financial security. It is so important to us that it should be number 1. In this great nation, one thing that we are less informed about is financial planning. And when you hear about life insurance or disability and retirement, a lot of people don't like the topic or even want to consider it. Most people who consider financial planning, you might think, are already established, successful individuals who are protecting their income. Yes, you're right. But it's also for the normal family folks who have a normal income, a home, and a car. So to protect what you have, we will have to focus on financial planning. And there's so many easy ways for us to do that. Really, it will meet your budget. All right, so don't consider this word of financial planning to be more expensive than your own means when it's so important. Financial planning can mean saving and putting money to the side. But money, or the US dollar, currency in general, depreciates. So there are investment vehicles that we have access to that you can put your money in that will help build equity and not depreciate. That's one important part to financial security, investing in the right investment vehicles. The second part would be, as you're alive, you would also want to consider life insurance. There are more than one way for us to go ahead and highlight the importance of life insurance while you're alive. 1, if you have a home, if you have a business, car, income, and all the above, as well as a family, you want to go ahead and protect that. That way, if God forbid something happens to you, the asset that is accumulated from all of your hard-earned work and money goes to the right person or people, your loved ones. So protecting your finances is as important when you're not here. But now let's focus on financial planning for when you're alive. Generational planning is so important. Your legacy, your name, building that. But it starts with you. And it starts with you building yourself up. What does it take for you to build yourself up? The 4 F's before you get to the 5th. But I'm here to show you how to bring it all together. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video and would like more information like this, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and join our community.